Hello and welcome, I'm Misstical, this is Misstical Gaming. We're jumping into Watch Your Realms and there's a load of summoning on, loads of it. But what I'm interested in is my pity manipulation more than anything else, okay? So I'm going for Lady Mina. That's my decision. The reviews aren't great, but it's the only chance you're going to get her. She looks fantastic, so I'm going for it. That's my call on it, realistically. After that, we've also got, or during that, sorry, we've also got this one on as well. Van Helsing, I plan to pull on this as well to at least get pity once on it, get a pity pull. These are the unknown ones I'm waiting on, so I will be gunning for one of those. Now, my thing is, I don't know if any one of these are going to come up in the next couple of weekends worth of summoning, okay? So that's something I do wish to look at. Now, with regards to that, this is what we've got at the moment. If I just open up and have a look at the events calendar, the events calendar looks like this for me, okay? That's absolutely fine. But I can clean that up and make it look a little easier, or just clear it up a little bit and clear the rubbish off that I'm not interested in. I'm only interested in the events, okay? Or sorry, the summoning events. So there they are. Now, I can also clear this up a little bit more, and we'll span this out so it looks, so I can see what I'm doing for the next couple of weeks as well. So there we go. That's what we've got over the next sort of 3 weeks. We can see it. Now I've put the Bloodline on covering the complete weeks and the Blood Letter covering off the complete weeks. But I've reused the Special Invocation of Spirits one just as sort of a place card holder, so we know what's sort of going on within it. Okay, so that's essentially how it works. Now, the Bloodline summoning I've got going on for until the 30th, because if we click on it, we can see there it says from the 13th all the way through to the 30th. So there we are. We know that one's coming up. And then that's the same with the Blood Letter as well. In addition to the features fixed hero, you can select another hero, excluding lords from the Invocation of the Spirits pool for a 20 times. Now, with this, you can't swap it either. Okay, so go careful. Once you've done it, you've done it. Now, the bit I'm interested in, realistically, is this bit here. It's the pity. So Lady Mina is a limited summon, so if you do 200 summons, you are guaranteed to get her. You may get her before, but you may not. So she is guaranteed in 200 summons, okay? And the only time you're going to get her is during this event, unless they rerun the event. But I mean, apparently the only time we're going to get her is now. So I plan to pull on this, and I also plan to manipulate my pity as much as I can. It was someone on Discord, Zeb, he got hold of me and said, have you thought about this? And I thought, yeah, actually, he's right. There is more manipulation, or more pity manipulation, to think about for this banner than any other. So that's essentially where we are. Now, what am I pulling and where? That's realistically the question. So this is how pity manipulation works. This is it in game. So if you've got 0 pity, so you've just pulled a legendary, it would take you a maximum of 200 summons to get another legendary. Now, I am assuming that I do not get a legendary, and I'm assuming I'll go all the way to pity a couple of times. So my pity is at 0, all the way up to 180. My pity remains the same. The chance of getting a legendary is next to nothing. Boom, that's it. Now, at 180, my next one is 5% better, and then I get another 5% and another 5%. And by the time you get to 200, you've had 20 lots of 5%, taking you all the way up to 100%. Just a little bit over, but you know, whatever. So you've got 100% chance of getting a legendary on your 200th summon. So that's where we are with it. Now, that means I don't know where I'm summoning or who, but this weekend I will probably not summon. Again, this comes back to, I don't know who to select to go with Van. Now, next weekend, so this weekend up here, we'll have a Special Invocation of Spirits, more than likely. So when that drops, I will know if I am pulling on that banner. If I am pulling on that banner, I would take my limited hero, lady, up to 60 summons. I would do 60 on her, and then I would do the other 140 in the banner and hope I get something. That's my pity manipulation there done for that weekend. Okay, and then that's about it, on the assumption I want to summon on that banner. If I don't, I won't pull anything, and I will wait till the following weekend. Now, next weekend over here, again, I will put another 60 into Lady Mina if I am summoning on the special Invocation of Spirits. I don't know what it is, but if it's a good banner, then I would summon on that one, which would leave me another 140 to go before I got something. Before I got a legendary on that banner, which takes me to 120 on my guaranteed hero. Okay, and then after that, what I'm doing is the bloodletter. After I've had that weekend there and that weekend there, I then know what I can add and select as my hero to go with Van Helsing. So I would then pull on the Van Helsing banner, but before I do, I'll stick another 60 into Lady. That will take me up to 180 on her, and if I still haven't pulled anything, I will then pull the rest on Van Helsing. After I pulled on his banner, and who knows, I could have got something really good, although we don't know, one of these, or all of them, no, not all of them, but they may appear throughout the next couple of weeks, which is why I'm not selecting one now. Okay, you can select only one hero at a time to increase their drop rate before making any summons. The current event pool, you may freely change your selection, but once you've made that selection, you've started summoning, that's you done. You are selected and you are locked in. So I will be waiting until I know what's happening, not next weekend, the weekend after, because I don't want to be locked into a hero that's on a banner. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for. I will be doing, before I summon on maybe next weekend's Invocation of Spirits and the weekend after's Invocation of Spirits and the Van Helsing banner, each of those 3 times I will be putting up to 60. So I will do 60, 120, 180, and then it will leave me a last 20 summons to go in there to finish getting her off. That is my plan on summoning for the next couple of weeks. Now that means I'm doing 2 for 620 summons as a sort of minimum. Of that, I will get 4 legendaries, which beats the odds. So that's a bonus. And that's the worst case scenario: 4 legendaries for 620 summons, which is about 55,000-ish gems, something like that. But we've got another couple of weeks to save up for that sort of stuff as well. Okay, so it's a rolling thing. I wouldn't be over worried about, I haven't got it now straight away. We've got time on our sides. Okay, but I want to limit what I'm doing, get the most bang for my buck, because when this ends on November the 30th, we're straight into December then, and I bet they want us to summon over Christmas. I bet there's some good banners there. So the game is generous with regards to stuff anyway, so let's not slate them too much for it. They do have to make money, and one of the ways they're going to do it is by releasing top-notch heroes and really good banners for us to summon on, okay, and people to spend up on when they're summoning. Okay, that's how gachas work. If you're playing a gacha and you didn't think that's how it worked, I've got some news for you, and it's bad. That's it, really. That's it from me. That's my sort of plan going forward. At least that's the idea of the plan. So probably nothing this weekend, and depending on what the banner is next weekend, I may summon then. If it's a terrible banner, I will just roll that plan on until the 3rd weekend, and if that's a terrible banner as well, I will be all in. There is no rush for this, okay? That is my take and how I'm going to break down my summoning and how I will manipulate the pity for getting her as well, because I'm going for her. Okay, I'm going to collect her, but you do you. Right, thank you very much for your time. Please give me the old thumbs up, like and subscribe. Tell me how you are doing your pity. Are you manipulating like this? Are you going for it? Are you going for none of them? Are you going to say, oh, they're all terrible, I don't want to have anything to do with it, saving up for Christmas? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you all in a video again soon. Thanks very much for your time. Cheers, goodbye.